Good evening, everyone, and thanks for... This ends now.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's... are we stopping? We get a do-over.
You're under arrest. Come meet me.
Decide the destiny. What happened? You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
What the devil? Alright, I'll be back, guys. I gotta use the bathroom. just as the name supplies, we're just gonna go into story mode and just do stuff.
Valentine!
Valentine. Whoa, some war went on over here.
I guess I don't have any choice. It's up to her now. Painwheel will need to finish what I couldn't.
Valentine, there are those that would interfere with my plan. Infiltrate Lab 8 and see to it they do not.
As you wish, Marie. I'll leave at once.
Okay.
This may sting a bit.
I can't wait to see this. Okay, go!
That's good. Come no way. Body back. Major surgery. Major surgery. What a joke.
We got some stuff. We got combos, guys.
I'll cut you down to size.
Encore.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's...
Body bash! Your Majesty! What's this? Painwheel?
You! You'll pay for what you did to me, Valentine!
Killing me isn't part of your directive, which means you must be somehow resisting Brain Drain's control. You'd have to be incredibly strong to overcome his influence. I wonder... I think this warrants further study.
Further studying.
Time for your physical.
So just to your health. Cheers!
Skyward strike!
It's nothing! Nothing! Body! Stop it!
Going down. Deadly sharp.
Nothing!
Major surgery! Lost the will to live.
Why?
No!
Pathetic. I thought I made you better than this, Painwheel. You're a failure. You'll never fulfill your purpose and defeat the Skullgirl.
My purpose? My purpose is to destroy you!
You're persistent, I'll give you that. Maybe you just need more time. Listen, weakling. If you're going to have any hope of exacting your revenge, you're going to have to be a lot stronger than that. If you ever get the nerve to try again, I'll be waiting for you in the Grand Cathedral.
I will kill you!
Good. I'm counting on it.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's...
Here we go! And now for something spectacular!
Oh, damn. Major surgery! Major surgery!
Enough!
You're mine!
Everyone has a weakness.
Everyone has a weakness because stuff.
Time for your physical.
Decide the destiny of time.
Major surgery!
A perfect plaything!
Going down?
Major surgery!
Now let's see what makes you tick.
Funny.
You're next. Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime.
Whoa.
Hang on.
Light punch, light kick. Light punch, beam kick.
Damn!
No. Catch it right. I've seen some.
Chocolate bar.
Damn! Major surgery!
That was really...
Major surgery!
The doctor will see you now.
Gross, guys. Why was she trying to beat this up so hard?
No!
You have failed, creature. The Trinity is not without mercy, and so I will make your death a quick one.
Stop, Double!
So then, Double Crosser finally drops her ruse. And for what? This experiment of yours.
That experiment is my insurance policy.
The Trinity does not look kindly upon traitors.
I'm a body.
Man, thinks they're gonna fight. Cheers!
Ready for your stop? Let's up the dose. Making the incision. Major surgery. Going down.
That's alright.
Major surgery. I'd get a second opinion.
I'll take that.
You're still not ready, Painwheel. But maybe someday you won't be totally useless.
Don't patronize me, Valentine! I will get stronger and I will destroy you!
It's too late for that. I'll have to take care of this myself. And if I can't, come find me and we'll try again. And again, until you finally succeed.
Come back here! This isn't over!
Take care, Painwheel. Sorry, Marie. I quit.
We knew this day would come. It was inevitable and inconsequential. Destroying Lab 8 and Project Peacock was all that was required of you.
Glad there aren't any hard feelings then. I know what you really are and why you're here. You're nothing more than a pawn, just like me. But you let me get too close. Even if I die today, my research will aid the labs for generations. You got that? We're coming for you and your masters, monster. Count on it.
Enough.
I will destroy you.
You are a traitor to the cause.
Ziggy zag, ziggy zag.
Be afraid. Be afraid. Out of my way.
Ready for your shots? Let's up the dose. This might pinch. Deadly shot. Making the incision.
Know your place. Stop it. Help us, system. Know your place. Know your place.
Deadly shot.
Show them who's boss.
Mine.
And why was she being so mean?
There. It's done. Now, what should I do with the skull heart? I can't bring back the last hope. I know how those wishes turn out. I'm heading deeper into enemy lines. And I'll be waiting for you, Painwheel. Skullheart. I wish to become the Skullgirl.
What? She leaves her freaking thing. Her surgeon saw. That's nice. Now for more story mode. Got all into the past. Yeah. Now misfortune.
Misfortune. You hear the news? Skullgirl's been going after all those families in Maple Crest.
Looks like this new Skullgirl's got a bone to pick with the boss. Where's he gone anyway, huh? Think the rumors of him getting sick are true? Hold up. Look, there she is. That fishfolk dame we were sent to find. Hey, Goily. Can we get some, service over here?
Yes. May I help you, sir?
Hey now, you're quite the dish. I'd like to eat you up. Why don't you swim over here with a couple of free drinks? And then we hit the town.
I'm sorry, but I need to work.
You know, you are pretty cute. Look, stinking gill girl.
Is everything okay over here? Are these guys bugging you, Minette?
Go find yourself a sandbox, kitty. We're just having a friendly chat with the little minnow here.
Leave. Now, or I'll throw you out myself.
Can't you take a clue, you flea-bitten tot? Clearly you don't know who you're messing with. Did you see that? That stupid cat didn't stand a chance. What the?
Never mind her. We found what we're looking for. Let's get back and tell Batali.
You okay, Minette? They didn't hurt you, did they?
That was amazing. What would I do without you?
Thanks for scaring them off, Nadia. Your next dinner is on me.
Actually, I think it's time I make my move and follow them. I've got to catch me a Skullgirl, and it sounds like Mafia goons are the perfect bait to draw her out.
Sounds very dangerous. Be careful out there. You're like family to us, you know.
Nadia, do you really think the Skullheart can bring your friends back?
There's only one way to find out. See you around, Union, and give my regards to your dad, Minette.
Looks like I found a new scratching post.
Everybody bottoms up. Showtime.
Plaything.
Super and Succotash!
You'll be singing when you're winning. Go.
Well, what have we here? That's quite the body you've got there, kitty.
Sorry, creepy lady. I'm not interested.
Oh, don't get the wrong idea. I was just admiring your scars. You've been cut clean through several times over. No one could survive that. Yet here you are, walking, talking, and shedding. Whatever's animating you could be invaluable to my research. Let's perform an autopsy and see what makes you tick.
I'm ready to pounce.
Decide the destiny.
Wish. I underestimated you, but I've seen all that I need to see. And I'm sure the analysis of this blood will prove most enlightening.
You just don't stop, do you?
Lady Valentine, the Skullgirl has requested your presence at the cathedral.
A nurse and a nun. Huh, where have I heard this joke before?
I'll be there soon, Double. Return and let Marie know that I found Lorenzo. His minions led me right to him. I just had to stop and perform a little experiment on our feline friend here.
Very well.
Take care, kitty. We'll have a follow-up visit as soon as these tests come back from the lab.
So, the Skullgirl is hiding out at the Grand Cathedral, is she? Never was one for churches, but here I'll make an exception. We'll be back together soon enough, guys.
Let's put an end to this cat and mouse game.
Ready? Down the hatch. Okay, go.
Now it's personal.
Here's in the cage.
Like, I don't understand why.
So, this is the Grand Cathedral, eh? Now, what's a Skullgirl like you doing in a place like this?
She followed me home, Double. Can I keep her?
You again! Don't you have an appointment with the Skullgirl?
Indeed, I did, but I'm afraid we've got a scheduling conflict. As it turns out, you've got an appointment on my dissection table, right about now. Let's not be late, or I'll have to get my spray bottle.
You couldn't beat me before, so what makes you think you can now?
Yes, my previous experiment was a failure, but I've got my lab assistant to help this time around.
May the Trinity have mercy on this poor, lost soul.
The nun is your lab assistant? Hate to break it to you, lady, but you're not gonna get much science out of this one.
Your experience will have to wait, Valentine. She is a candidate.
A candidate, you say? Even better. Come on, Kitty. The doctor will see you now.
Bring it, lady. You stand no chance against me.
I think you're looking for a lab rat.
So just to your help. Use her.
No way. No way.
Here comes trouble.
All in the wrist.
Oh, are we stopping? What happened?
Heading home. Get ready for a surprise. Heads, we roll.
Yeah.
All right, Skullgirl. You know why I'm here.
I do.
So, no offense, but you're the last thing standing between me and my family. So let's get this show on the road.
I too have lost much to the Medicis. Do you not seek vengeance? Wishes such as yours rarely turn out well.
I've got to try. The Fishbone Gang raised me, protected me, and taught me everything I know. The least I can do is return the favor.
Your instincts are admirable. My wish was also to protect my friends.
Look, I'm gonna have to stop you before you get to the we're a lot alike you and I bit. I've come too far to turn around, so it's time to claw that heart out of you.
So be it. I hope your wish turns out well.
You make it seem like you're gonna win, like I'm gonna win so easily.
You will be a unique addition to my army.
Everybody, bottoms up.
See how weak you are. You dare challenge. So sure you can defeat me. Show them who's boss.
Total eclipse of the heart. All right, this is it. I can't do it. I have so many new friends in Little Innsmouth. Terrible as it was, what happened happened, and made me who I am today. Changing that would be wrong. That's what the Skull Heart is here for, isn't it? To tempt us into doing the wrong thing. Marie said her wish was similar, and look how she turned out.
This stops here!
Slice!
A temporary setback. This world will always be cursed by a skull heart. And so shall it always be cursed with Skullgirls. Until this world exists no more.
All that for a life lesson? How annoying. Well, better go check in on everyone back in Little Innsmouth. Get some food. I'm exhausted. Union, I'm back. I'm starving. It's time for that free meal you promised. Bring me the full Lucky Family banquet.
Nadia! There you are! Minette has been kidnapped! All the River King's daughters, and others too! Little Innsmouth is in a panic!
Oh, God.
What? Who would dare do such a thing?
That's where I come in. My name is Irvin. I'm a private detective. The River King hired me to find his daughters, so if you have any information that might help, I'd appreciate if you shared it. The proprietor of this fine establishment was telling me that there have been numerous mafia sightings in the area recently. That's the only lead we've got, but kidnapping certainly fits the mob's MO. We're at a loss as to why they'd be targeting Dagonian women, though.
The Mafia! Maybe Marie had it right all along. Irvin, I'm coming with you. Those black-hearted bastards already took one family from me. And like hell, I'm going to let them do it again. Hang in there, Minette. We'll find you.
I did not want to choose Fukor, but let's go with that.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's...
Arms ahead,
imposter. God, that guy had a huge nose.
Toast to your health. Showtime. That's alright.
Get ready! Is that good?
You can't be doing combos on me, man. It's not cool. So I'm just fighting.
Who will be my right home?
Cheers! Elvis! I'll take
It's over.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's...
Show enough! Put your hands together! Super Sonic! Show enough! Downtown! Show enough! Downtown! Put your hands together.
Get ready!
That's alright. Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime!
Satan as he
Silvercore, watch your feet!
drove on by.
It's not so bad.
It's over.
So you be quiet.
Go for it. Dare challenge me. Stop that.
Get ready!
I'm so sure you can defeat me. I'm okay. No,
That's alright.
This is for my parents.
I can't wait to see them. Okay, go!
New Slayer!
Gonna fight everyone? Is this what's going on? I am fighting everyone in my last
Ready?
person. In the last
Down the
person.
Don't even try. Don't even try.
we're gonna get
You
you.
wished. Major surgery. Ready for your shot?
That's alright.
No way! You can't sit with me at lunch.
So just to your health. Cheers!
Yawn.
Feel ya?
Who will be my ride home?
Stop We're whining. Gonna get you.
That's alright.
Surprise. It's over.
I can't wait to see this. Okay, go! Next round's on you.
Yeah. Sarabella.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime!
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime!
This is fun.
It's in the can.
This is fun. All that practice.
I'm fighting.
Oh, is it starting? Fight it!
We're gonna get you.
Do-over! Can we get a do-over? Toast to your health. Showtime!
This is fun.
Show's high.
This is fun. Let's go! Let's go!
I guess that's it then. Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime.
We're gonna get you. This is fun.
Good job, kid. Do-over. We get a do-over. Ziggy zag, ziggy zag. Okay, go.
We're gonna get you.
gentlemen, it's showtime! Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime!
We're gonna get you.
I guess that's it then. No, you be quiet. Use her.
on forever. I am sorry.
Do-over! Can we get a do-over?
Like, I know.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime! I guess that's it then. You'll be singing when you're okay, go. Wait, are we stopping? No! Ziggy zag, ziggy zag! Cheers! Oh, hang on. I guess that's it then. No, you be quiet.
We're gonna get you.
You don't have to go home. You can't stay here. Hit him with the punch. Cheers!
We're gonna get you. This is fun. This is fun. We're gonna get you. We're gonna get you.
That's heavy.
Whoa, do-over! Hang on! We get a do-over! Oh, is it starting? Quiet!
We're gonna get you. This is fun. We're gonna get you. We're gonna get you. This is fun.
I guess we won.
Of course.
Cool to play as. I just can't fucking April Facts Day.
Now I'm Philia.
Right? Oh, Philia was a. Oh, it was Philia's dream. What? The reverse world? What? That was Umbrella and Annie.
Robot!
The Skullheart is connected to a large underground structure, going deeper behind enemy lines. Wait for further report.
If this is true, it may be key in finally ending our long struggle. But how do I know I can still trust you, Valentine?
Lab 8 is is under attack. Valentine has led the Skullgirl right to it. Send help immediate!
Well, that settles that. What else does she expect us to believe?
In the meantime, encountered the feral, Ms. Fortune. Unlocking the secrets to her abilities is sure to revolutionize bioweapons.
That's just stupid! I could make something better in every way! I'll show her. I'll show them all! RF model R003. Activate boot up sequence.
What? Why?
Identify yourself.
I am more than a robot. Except, not really. Playing off air. Doot 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 doot.
No, none of that. Just state your name and objective.
Dramatic pause. I am Robo Fortune, created to destroy the Skullgirl, as well as all who get in Lab Zero's way. Can I, having been acquired, a cheeseburger?
I suppose this will have to suffice. Now, get out there and execute your mission. I'm going back to the drawing board to think about where I went wrong.
Beep boop. Plot shields operating at maximum. I will not fail, barring control unit apathy.
Crash and burn. If you see Painwheel, tell her I'm sick of her ignoring my messages.
Error cannot engage. Deleting first law.
I can't wait to see this. Okay, go!
Jump, jump, turn out. Burials, jump, pound, critical state, jump, suffering.
What you gonna do? Dark Star Crash!
Scroll wheel, zoom, out. Oh, battery, zoom,
No!
If these buns don't kill you, I will.
Hey, I think they're gonna fight! Cheers! 120 or
Sound refresh. Oh, battery. Unreal.
Whoa, you don't have to hang on, but you can't stay here.
You believe in fuzzy set theory?
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime!
Jump aerial screw.
Hang the hurting down, Dennis!
Critical stick on magnetic trap. Do you dream of flesh heat and why? Build up, path tie complete.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime!
No mercy! Clutches of eternity! Step with she who molds. I give the orders.
Do-over! Can we get a do-over?
Warning, a huge villain is approaching early.
Ready? Down the hatch! Okay, go!
Magnetic dragon. Controls Therapy session complete. I will battle you as many times as it is necessary.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime!
Jump aerial, battery. Magnetic trap and do not send a cyborg to do a robot's job. I fight for my friends. Error. I have no friends.
Decide the destiny!
Cheers! Drone. Robots require maintenance, not physicals.
Why are you attacking me? We're on the same side.
Beep boop meow. I am sorry, but my creator really wanted to prove that he could do better than... quote...
that stupid cat and those dumb drawings.
End quote.
Of all the petty, ridiculous...
He has also labeled you a traitor.
What? This is what I get for trying to save Christmas?
What?
Well, label me gone because I quit. I hope Brain Drain's paranoia comes back to bite him.
Beep boop, probability of future ironic twist rising. I am beginning to question my creator and his methods.
You could always turn to religion for answers at the Grand Cathedral. I recommend taking the train and enjoying the city's sights while you soul search.
That sounds uncannily appropriate. Proceeding with conveniently placed advice. Do humans have a shedding problem?
Bring it on! Who will be my right hand?
Critical state. I am not sure if you noticed, but I am a robot.
You've noticed, but I am a robot. Yo, they're just gonna fight each other on
This is an inefficient use of cats.
So you be quiet. Cheers!
Stay down. Canonical form. What am I fighting for? Initiating unprovoked dialogue with designated adversary. Most flesh bags can choose their own purpose while I am trapped within my program parameters. I'm not even sure if my creator was thinking straight. Can the Skull Heart grant my desire to shed these flawed constraints?
I accepted the Skull Heart in hopes of challenging a world run through with corruption, but it is part of an even greater monster that binds me to its will. The only purpose of this so-called artifact is to spread death. Even if it proved compatible with that mechanical body, it would sooner corrupt your wish than fulfill it.
What am I fighting for? Also, did you just give away a major plot point?
Don't worry, nobody will think any of this nonsense is canon.
What?
Now, let us act out our existential angst as this genre demands, in an ostentatious final boss battle.
What? Yo!
First this beautifully tragic destiny, beep boop meow. My machine heart is filled with sorrow and hype.
The Skull Heart is motivated to be.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's... Are we stopping?
Go flying. See how we
Accept my friend request. Zombie apocalypse cancelled. Proceeding with robot apocalypse.
Oh, Jesus.
No matter what wish is made, the tragedy of the Skull Heart will be repeated. Destroying the Skull Heart only resets the 7-year cycle. Luckily, my creator's plans have taken this into account.
Oh? Are you sure his flawed human decision-making won't ruin anything along the way?
Retrieving objective and returning to lab.
This should be interesting.
Alright, let's see what Robo-Fortune...
Creator, I have apprehended the power source.
You succeeded? I mean, of course you did. I built you after all. Never sent an organic to do a machine's job.
Beep boop, your brain is organic and has the most important job of...
Moving on. At last, we can construct the next generation of machine. A new form that will surpass our own.
Brain Drain's gruesome experiments, powered by the Skull Heart itself, gave rise to a new threat. Without a Skullgirl to hunt, Robo-Fortune and her successors concluded human fallibility was the next threat that had to be heard. Nobody was safe.
No! Annie, where are you going?
Umbrella, we have to go now! Annie, we can't fight this many. Doc's got a point there.
Then let's do our darn best to slow them down!
Increase in sodium chloride detected, relieving blood pressure via cutting lasers. It is for your own good. Beep boop meow.
Did they just do our job for us?
Yes. Yes, they did.
High five!
What?
Live!
Lorenzo, are you there, darling? It's been such a long time. What's the special occasion?
Welcome, Eliza. I'll be speaking on my father's behalf tonight. Forgive me for being terse, but as you may realize, our business has two pressing problems. You've heard about the latest Skullgirl, I presume?
A little, as much as anyone else. You're doing such a good job keeping her victims under wraps, dear. All I know is it's like porcelain all over again. You have my sympathies, but I don't do funerals.
That brings us to our second problem. The racket you're running. You think we didn't know? You've been scheming from all those blood drives, Eliza. There's no bigger sin than stealing from charity. Now, imagine if the public found out.
So you're jumping at the chance to blackmail me. It doesn't pay to underestimate your partners, does it, darling? I take it you're not asking for a song.
We both have our secrets to protect. I believe these two problems share one solution. You.
Do you expect me to hunt the Skullgirl? Honey, I'm sorry, but that's just not my scene. My place is on the stage.
Don't underestimate us. We know damn well what you're capable of. You have a knack for tracking blood, just like we do for talent. Of course, we wouldn't send you out alone.
That's where I come in.
Sarabella here will ensure that everything goes smoothly.
You can count on me. And don't worry, Vitaly. We'll nab that cat if we see her too.
That's my girl. As for you, Eliza, if you fail, we're going to have a conversation neither of us wants.
Kill her! Kill her and bring me her heart, or you are finished in this town. You hear me? I will ruin you!
Oh, Lorenzo. I hardly recognized you. You've grown so distinguished. At least now I can see why you're so desperate.
You want to see desperate? Desperate is when I rip out your skeleton and see if it's more useful to me than you are!
You should hurry before it comes to that. Forget the blood scandal. Your fans would be in mourning.
The Medicis are breathing down our necks, but all they send along is this little girl? Is this supposed to be a joke?
The Skullgirl must have made quite a dent in their numbers if they're forced to recruit from the circus.
Vitaly could have sent anyone. I'm all it takes. You'll learn that the hard way if you aren't careful.
That living weapon of yours may be a powerhouse in a hat, but that strength never belonged to you.
What are you talking about? It's not that different from you and your parasite.
Hush, hun. I'm impressed that you aren't completely in the dark, but I'm more interested in getting this job over with.
Ma'am, I believe that we may have found our first lead.
Too right. Something smells of a grave, that's for sure.
Come, we have work to do.
I can't believe we got in a fight with the princess of all people. We must look like a pair of hooligans.
If she turned out anything like her father, I would not worry about it. Besides, it was entirely her fault for lumping us in with those mindless, slouching zombies. You would think royalty would recognize the value of proper posture.
My, I thought all the dead were under the control of the Skullgirl. Yet you two don't seem to be.
Finally, someone who pays attention.
We're not under her control. Thankfully, she's nowhere near either.
What is this, some kind of ventriloquist act? The girl's mouth ain't even moving.
Trust me, I've seen better. Why
Why are we even listening to this girl anyway? Time's a wasting.
Wait a second! I thought you looked familiar. You're Eliza, aren't you? I've loved your singing since I was a little girl. And you still look as beautiful as you did then.
Oh, that's so flattering of you, Sugar. You are quite famous yourself. But I'm more interested in whether your friend remembers me.
Figment? That means... It can't be. You should be dead.
Whoa, 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 are you nuts? You're gonna blow your cover.
Oh, don't worry. He's known me for a long time, sweetie. Leviathan, I know we've had our differences, but I must know if I can count on your support in these troubled times.
Surely you've thought of reclaiming your rightful place as a Theon, just as I have. Or has the proud serpent I knew been reduced to a worm, digging his way through a rotten apple?
My place is with those who share my ideals. Together we protect what we can. That has always been where I take my pride.
And look where pride has led you. My life, on the other hand, has been rosy.
Only by hiding your true nature, that I can see that it has re-emerged. Whatever purpose has awakened you, you must be stopped.
Someone who knows Our Lady, but not well enough to stay out of the way.
That's cute. Time for your return trip to the underworld, worm.
Leviathan, who in the world are these people?
The diva you so admire is nothing more than a blood-drenched idol. In our time, she called herself Neferu, but we knew her as the Crimson Scourge. The others, mere lackeys.
Hey, wait a...
No one has called me that in ages. Oh, it brings back such beautiful memories.
It is past time for us to catch up, Leviathan. It's been far too long.
We're finally gonna get into this fight, Jesus! Like, why take it?
Watch and learn!
Ladies and gentlemen, it's...
Busta, no! Wedge! Wedge! Stand back! Solar arc!
Stand back! Grind you in the dirt.
Look on ye, mighty and despair!
You really thought you could win, Leviathan? You've picked up some tricks, but still. It's a miracle you're moving at all, attached to that dead weight.
I don't think we can beat them.
Patience, my lady. For now, we must exercise discretion and withdraw.
You ain't going nowhere, dead meat. How does she move like that? She ain't that fast.
From what I could see, she and that parasite appeared to be moving you.
A talent I didn't know they had, and one that could be useful if Leviathan understood who to serve.
Try and remember that you're not the one in charge here, lady.
I can assure you that interaction was strictly professional. Besides, you were the one who suspected them, dear.
It was pretty obvious you wanted to catch up with your little buddy there.
Your drama is not my drama. Understand?
I think this one needs to learn some manners.
Don't mind her, Horace. We were all that young once. In fact, she's a surprising amount of fun. It's already been such an eventful evening. Elvis, the scent of blood is in the air. Start the car.
You got it, boss.
Man, what a
There's
dump.
so much dialogue.
Why are we
in
out
this
here?
one. Jesus.
This is the last place we'd find the Skullgirl.
Because I smell something delectable. An aromatic trail of blood from one who should be but a mummy by now.
Well, all I smell is fish. And all I see is a crappy-looking Dagonian restaurant.
Probably because that stupid hat blocks your view. Not like you know good food when you see it anyway.
It's the cat burglar Vitaly wants! Eliza, we've got to grab her. Hey, you! You better hand over the life gem you stole from us.
Finders keepers. Aren't five-finger discounts the Medici way?
Life gem? Great Osiris! Of all the stories, that was Lorenzo's secret? And now he's lost it to a thief? How funny! Tell me, is that the seasoning that makes your blood so piquant? I'm just aching to get a draw. May Bastet forgive me.
I don't think so, crazy cat lady. All you're getting is hospital food.
Here we go.
Yourselves shall betray you!
Ladies and gentlemen,
She who molds!
You are broken! I give the orders.
I guess it's a cat-eat-cat world.
I forgot how sweet the hunt was. I feel more alive than I have in years.
Oh, boys. Can you help me wrap up my leftovers? I'll be taking her to go.
Let me out! Your trunk is for your junk, not me!
Oh, we ain't letting the cat out of this doggy bag.
That takes care of that. I wonder how they'll get the gem out of her.
I'd worry about myself if I were you. The life gem is a forgotten myth, and your boss will want to keep it that way.
Watch it! I have the life that I do now because of Vitaly. You don't know a thing about the Medici.
Your employers maintain a generous image, but if you knew the things they'll do for a profit... Oh, but we're here. Excellent.
Why are we at your place?
Oh dear. Did you really think I'd hand over a scrumptious little treat like her to that withered-up old fool, Lorenzo?
Not really. I sort of thought you might double-cross us.
Oh my, it looks like you're a better judge of character than I thought. I did consider going along with Vitaly's game when he twisted my arm, but sitting on the sidelines, never to taste the thrill of victory? Pathetic. I'm keeping my cute new drinking fountain, but don't worry. Skullgirl or no, your friends won't be around to miss her.
There's no way I'll let you do this! I've been waiting for an excuse to shut you up.
Same here, clown. Let's go. You'll regret crossing paths with the Crimson Scourge.
Sarabella, dear, I fear our duet ends here.
This chick.
The show must go on, so you end here.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's...
Put her there!
Charging
Offering to Renin attack. How do I look?
You might have beaten me, but you can't beat the entire Medici family.
Sadly, they don't talk about me in the history books. But if you saw my resume, you'd know I was overqualified for that little job.
Just try it. You're nobody. Just some nutjob with a parasite.
That lack of perspective is something I'll have to fix about the world.
Holy shit.
Well, I'll not miss her.
I do so love blood fresh from the source. There's no comparison, even after tasting that of an immortal. I wonder what the blood of a Skullgirl tastes like. It would be easier to let her keep tearing at the Medici. But I'm not in this to let opportunities slip by. Not when I could claim her heart. Now, it's time to find her!
It's about fucking time.
All this blood in the air makes me nostalgic. I couldn't ask for a better invitation.
Yeah, I always feel so cozy in places like this. I don't know, there's just something homey about the atmosphere.
I just don't get you two sometimes.
Who's there?
That depends. Do you take confessions?
Neferu. So Leviathan wasn't just fooling. You should be dead. You deserve to be dead. But it ain't all bad. I did always dream about being the cause.
Samson, after so long, I was hoping you had a change of heart.
But it must be fate that we met tonight of all nights. Help me teach these cattle who their gods are again.
You're the reason they hate us. The reason Delilah had to die. You're the one who ruined everything we had.
So you say, but Delilah is in the distant past. Either way, she'd be only a memory by now. You could have an eternal queen, yet you cling to that phantom.
So, question. Do I need to understand any of this? All I got was, she's evil.
Got it in one, kid. Back in the day, her schemes just about trashed the whole damn world. Knowing this broad, the only reason she's here now is that she's gonna do it again using the Skull Heart.
Humankind twists the facts of our lives into fairy tales. We grace them with our power as their champions, and they call us parasites, or reduce our brethren to mere tools. I'm just taking what has always belonged to us, dear.
I know you're one self-obsessed piece of work, but things only turned out that way because of you. And no matter how you pretty it up, you're still talking about wrecking the world and enslaving people.
I think I'm in over my head, but... Samson, we've got to stop her!
Ain't happening, love.
Step away from Madame Eliza.
How amusing. Do you really think you can stop me, child?
Let's gauge your worth as Samson's host.
Yes, I am rich.
Hit him with the complexion. Here you go.
Never so back. Useless.
Solar Dark!
No mercy! You are broken!
Yes, I am rich.
And the feather just flies off. The blood feather.
Predictable. She is not half the vessel Delilah was, and even Delilah was unworthy of you. The years have been cruel to you, but there's still time. Think about what you could become. Consider what I will achieve, with or without you.
No, stop!
Not now, kid. Not now. We've been beat. We gotta regroup. I know her. She ain't gonna wish on the heart, so the one thing we got is time.
Maybe, who knows? Maybe freaking Skullgirls 2, like Eliza becomes the final boss because of Sekhmet. This is interesting. Do they even talk about Delilah and, like, aside, like, do they even show a little bit of her?
Odd. The scent ends here, and this place is dry as a bone.
Don't go chewing on anything, Albus.
It's you who'd be on the menu, bird brain?
It makes no difference. The power coursing through that heart is all that I need. I must thank the Medicis for sending me this way.
You work for Lorenzo Medici?
We had a fleeting association. It's over.
His stink won't wash off so quickly. This chamber is lined with the corpses of Medici scum. I'd welcome a chance to add another.
Girl, you are making a mess you can't clean up. You should have stuck to housework, love.
Now, her overconfidence only makes my job easier.
I hope your lapdog knows he will be buried with his owner.
Wow, this is interesting.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime!
Shake!
You can't stop me now. Be afraid.
Siren Pyro!
Out of here.
Stop the raw! Solar Arc!
Go forward.
But don't get sneaky!
Stop it. You dare tell me? No, you're the
Chaos! Stop the raw!
Know your place.
Comeback butchery!
See how weak you are.
Solar Arc!
There's your new master. Your death will not be in vain.
Oh, I guess I guess that's it then.
Deal with it.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime.
Stop my wrist.
Does a lot of damage.
Ugh, no blood at all. Just more bone. Skullheart, you should have chosen a livelier host. I've found you. What? The Crimson Scourge.
Boss, are you alright?
Betrayer! You alone shall never be forgiven.
Holy shit.
Keep it away from Eliza!
What is that thing?
It was you! You murdered them! And Venus! You killed my daughters! You destroyed my kingdom!
Queen Lamia? Whatever it is, it carries her grudge. Before this thing pulls itself together, I need to find a way out. But how? I see now. You never should have let me reach this place. Come on, boys.
What? Through that?
You want to take your chances up here?
Much better. You see? Everything that belongs to you was always destined to be mine.
All you've done is trap yourself in my world. Your suffering will be unending. I trace onwards.
I think not. I'm the one in my element here. Shadow of a queen. It reminds me of that feral's blood. Perhaps not as rich, but I have more than I need. Far more.
Double is the final boss?
My reign and your fall are long overdue.
Everybody, bottoms up! Showtime!
Go back. Ice. Oh, tote. Go back. Ice. You know what? Tote. Nemesis. Ice. Go back. Ice. Crucified.
The Lady of Slaughter! Look on ye, mighty and despair!
Kinda fucked her up.
Lamia, it is time to join your daughters. If it weren't consumed by a vendetta, the skull heart could have been useful to me. But like the ghost that haunts it, it no longer matters.
This is not over. No matter how long you avoid death, there will come a reckoning.
And you are done clinging to this world! Come, my servants. It is time to retire, relax, and to plan.
Settle one of your old rivalries, man?
You could say that. It's ancient history. Whoever she was, well, it hardly makes a difference now.
Good enough for me. All I need to know is that it's party time!
I might have to extend this a little bit longer.
Eventually, the Medici will realize I don't have the heart. Before that happens, I could use that delicious cat to lure Lorenzo out. Or...
Bath time's over, Neferu! Time to try you out!
There is no way we will remain idle as you spin your web once again. We've come to put an end to your machinations.
I expected you two to show up. Though this is perhaps sooner than I had anticipated. Let me guess, the corpse doesn't have much time left.
This won't take long. It's 4 against 2.
Don't we count? I don't think they care about us, friend.
I admire your resolve, but you must know the true strength of a Theon lies in the bond with their avatar.
That being the case, it's more like 4 against 1. But think a little before you mistake that for an advantage.
All you are is a monster from the inside out! You are strong and scary, but Samson is strong too, and I can handle scary!
Only a perfect fool could fail to recognize the face of divinity.
Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's...
Excuse me!
Go now!
She who molds.
Look on ye, mighty and despair.
Let them all be.
Squiggly! No! Leviathan... Philia... I'm sorry.
You fought better than I expected. But death is the fate of all mortals. Albus, take her to the crypt. If the skull heart returns, she will awaken. A crude alarm we can make use of.
I'll find her a guest room. It'll be cramped, but those chambers have a certain old world charm.
As for you, Philia, Samson deserves a better host. One who can help him see the world more clearly.
Don't you touch her!
I don't believe you're in any position to do a thing about it. But for now, we'll let you keep him company until we find someone more suitable.
Wow.
As much as I enjoy these games, their scale is far too small. It is time for a new kingdom and a new age. This world so badly needs a wake-up call.
Shall I prepare the car?
No, I'll be going out on my own tonight. Civilization has made so many advances, but some problems are eternal. A strong leader is always required. I will remind them who stands at its apex. I'm going to put on a show for the whole world. And as usual, the Medici will supply me the stage. Let them all bathe in my glory.
What the fuck just happened?
Oh.
Were you not told? This is not over.
Is that a zombie?
You should open this one soon. Happy birthday, Selene. Time to blow out your candles. Don't forget to make a wish.
Please, give me back my family. Roberto, Squiggly, save them all!
Isn't that Parasol's mom? I think so.
Don't let anyone touch her, you understand? Stop anybody who gets close. Even me.
Not when I... Save them! Don't let it fall!
Squiggly!
Ow!
Thank goodness. You have awoken.
Leviathan? You really did stay with me.
Naturally. Though the heart of our conflict has lingered as well.
It was her voice that called me back. Another Skullgirl has been unleashed on New Meridian.
She appears to have stopped the building from crashing into the streets below. Rather curious behavior for a Skullgirl. Carnage would only swell the ranks of her undead army.
Commander Parasol, one of the Skullgirls' minions has broken formation.
Egress, do not engage. Repeat, do not engage the minions supporting the wreckage. Help evacuate the civilians. As for the stray unit...
Oh, she means us, doesn't she? It's good to be out.
I concur.
You'll be singing when you win!
I was carried.
She's not her father. I'll give her that.
Men, protect Commander Parasol!
Be careful, Egrets. This one is far stronger than the others.
Lorenzo! Medici!
Behind you! The Skullgirl making her move!
Don't you dare turn your back on me! Or this empire you built on your victims' graves! I will destroy you!
Never seen me have this much emotion.
The Medici shall not escape.
Molly, status report.
Most of the debris hit the water. Some buildings were damaged, but I'd say we got lucky.
Sir, that strange minion's gone.
The Skullgirl is the primary threat. We can't waste time on a rogue minion, no matter how unusual its behavior. Egrets, check for citizens that need emergency aid. After that, we're following that airship.
The girl is becoming stronger as she loses herself to the heart. My own abilities weren't this strong before either. The scary part is how natural it feels.
To my shame, it appears that I cannot entirely block the Skullheart's influence.
Don't feel bad, Leviathan. We couldn't have made it this far otherwise.
I am forced to admit this is so. If not for that power, I doubt I would even be hearing your voice.
What are you talking about? My mouth! Who would do such a thing? And why?
I can think of but one man.
And we aren't the only ones who want to see him pay for his crimes.
Butt, Cerebellum.
One of Vitalis, I presume.
Should we take this outside? Are we outside?
I've had one. Double
dragon.
Dragonfly. Watch your feet.
A forest of thorns shall be there. Let it be.
The room is spinning.
Yes, it's... 2 kicks.
We won't fall.
Want some more?
Don't waste that talent.
Another dog of Medici's.
I don't even recognize New Meridian anymore. How long was I asleep?
That I do not know. But I do know that it still reeks of the Medicis.
The Medicis.
Pardon me, miss, but what year is it?
Year? What rock did you crawl out from?
Samson.
Leviathan. Surprised you ain't dead yet. Though I'd need to ask a coroner to be sure.
Are you two friends? Nice to meet you. My name is Philia.
Sienna Contiello. But please, call me Squiggly. The pleasure is all mine. The city's changed so much while I was gone. Tell me, do you live around here?
No, at least I don't think so. I lost my memory, so Samson is helping me look for the Skull Heart to wish it back.
The Skull Heart?
Philia! You've gotta learn to shut your yap!
What is the meaning of this, Samson?
Things got complicated. It's none of your business. Never was.
Miss Philia, do you have memories from before your head was occupied by this follicular vagabond?
Huh? What do you mean?
Stay out of this, worm!
Does she seek the Skull Heart, or have you pushed her toward it? I won't idly watch you bring doom to another host.
Speaking of hosts, get a good look at his, kid. I'd say she looks like she ditched her own funeral, but she's not dressed nice enough for it.
I beg your pardon!
You don't want to make friends with the undead, kid. Can't trust them when there's a Skullgirl pulling their strings.
And they seem so nice, too.
You selfish fool, Samson. All these centuries, yet you've learned nothing. My lady, I humbly beg your assistance in this intervention.
Of course. My apologies in advance, Philia. For what it's worth, we will aim for the boar infesting you.
That's still hitting me in the head!
Shall we dance, lady?
Let's see some fireworks. Okay, go.
Madame.
That won't do. We are turned to their views. Lead over. No hard feelings, I hope.
If that was you being polite, I'd hate to fight you when you're mad.
Learned a few new tricks, you old worm!
Forgive us, but far worse will befall you if you pursue the Skull Heart. I speak from experience when I say that its consequences cannot be shaken off. Surely you must know what's happening to this city.
I hate to say it, but he's got a point. It's not too late to back out, kid. What do you say?
No.
You can't even remember the life you're risking.
I think someone I knew got in a mess, and I'm pretty sure it's my fault. I can't walk away from that just because I don't remember what I did. Samson, you said you'd support me, no matter what choice I made.
Looks like we can't call it quits just yet.
Arrogant fool! Your meddling will end only in tragedy.
Who in the world was that? He seemed rather rude and reckless.
Samson was once respectable. I even considered him a friend. But that was a long, long time ago. Even before there was a Skull Heart. I know not what he seeks to accomplish now, but it will not end well for him or that girl.
Lorenzo will have to wait. We have to get to the Skull Heart before they do. It should shouldn't be too hard to find it. I can feel the Skullgirls' presence again.
I'm sorry to have dragged you into this, but I shall follow you to the end.
You already did that, remember?
Let's wrap these up so I can finish 2 more stories and...
I apologize in advance.
I don't.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's...
Watch yourself. Time to bury you. Pardon me. Thanks, love.
Don't mention
I don't know, I'm thinking of also, like, starting...
It's good to be out.
I concur.
Hey, things are gonna fight. Yo time.
Dragonfly. Dragon starter. Take it. Dragon starter.
No way.
Watch yourself. I'm sorry it had to come to this. Your parasite. It's unusual how it blocks my control. Yet your connection to the heart is strong. Through it, I can sense that you, too, seek revenge against the Medicis, and against the man that silenced you. I believe you're a good person, but the heart's power is poison. Even when you used it to save those people, I could feel its hate growing inside you. I've seen where that hatred ends. You are not immune to its corruption either. You think you can resist the Skull Heart? I can feel your will falter. Before long, its power will overwhelm you. Seems somebody finished this job.
Everybody, bottoms up, cheers!
Here's a surprise. You dare challenge me. Know your place. Know your place. See how you can walk. Watch your... It's better this way. Think about what you are doing. Lorenzo is on the run, and his empire is vulnerable and in disarray. Don't throw away our only chance to break his grip on New Meridian.
I'm sorry,
Squiggly, behind you!
You were given another chance, yet all you do is disappoint.
What? Philia, you're helping us?
Yeah, we are. So can the high and mighty crap.
While the assistance is appreciated, your ill intentions are an entirely separate matter.
We'll worry about the heart later. Let's team up and take care of this monster!
I would be delighted. But whatever you do, don't let your guard down. This foul thing is brimming with the same power as the Skull Heart.
That girl is a Medici, Squiggly. Knowing that, do you still want to ally with her? The Contiellos and the Medicis. Need I remind you how things worked out the last time your two families met?
I'll let her actions speak for her, not you!
Come on, Samson! Let's make a good impression!
Right on our faces!
What's Philia's?
May I take the lead?
Certainly.
You know, nervous.
Return hard and leave!
Here lies you. Shut down.
Not bad.
We won't let it do.
Not bad. Don't watch your feet.
Here lies you.
Okay.
I'm sorry it had to come to this.
You underestimate the ruthlessness of the Medicis. I'm surprised you don't recognize me. I joined your mother for her final birthday celebration. It was such a blessed day. Don't you remember it?
Oh, she gave her the skull heart. So that was her?
You! It was all your doing!
Hardly. I merely let Lorenzo know that the Contiellos possess the heart. After that, all the trust and goodwill built up through the generations meant nothing. He may not have claimed the heart, but he let the world know he came out unscathed, while the Contiellos were silenced. Even today, 14 years later, your family's fate deters others from standing against Lorenzo.
I've heard enough! Demon, I'll see you burn in hell!
I'm not sure what to say. I didn't know any of this.
It doesn't matter. What's important to know is that the heart can never bring happiness. Not for you, your friend, or anyone else. Lorenzo fought a Skullgirl before, but he never ran. Something else has hurt him. He's been weakened and he won't last.
For everyone else's sake, I hope you are right. But I suppose you would be the one who would know.
What will you do this time, Leviathan?
It would appear we've become quite inseparable. I will remain by your side until you next awaken.
Thank you.
She's only been brought back just to do fucking the Skullheart's bidding, and then once the Skullheart just gets fucking destroyed, she just dies. She goes back into like eternal slumber again.
New Meridian's a dangerous city. Even for me. Especially for me. I used to be a cop, and I always tried to do the right thing. But I got one thing wrong, and it just about cost me my life. You see, I thought the police were supposed to catch the bad guys. It doesn't work like that in New Meridian. My squad was on the take from the Medici Mafia. You can guess what happened next.
Yep.
They left me for dead. They thought I was gone. Turns out that I'm full of surprises. These days, I walk a different beat. The Skullgirls. They play by a whole different set of rules, and they'll keep on coming until we put an end to the source of their power. The Skullheart. That's my job. If I can do that, we don't have to worry. For a while. To find the Skullheart, I gotta track the Skullgirl. To track the Skullgirl, I gotta go where she'll be. Turns out this one has it in for the Medicis. This should be fun. Time to check out the River King Casino. A Medici joint lit up like a Christmas tree with theonite readings. If it's not the Skullgirl, I don't know what it is.
Hey, you! Big guy in the coat. Hold it! I can tell you're a pro, and I don't mean at gambling. What are you doing here?
Thought I'd try my luck. Maybe catch a show.
Well, too bad. The show caught you. I have a feeling there ain't just poker chips in those pockets. Open your coat.
That won't be necessary. I've seen what I need to see. Turns out this just ain't my scene. Why don't you get back to entertaining your adoring patrons with your acrobatics? I'll see myself to the door.
I'm not stupid, buddy. I don't know what you think you're up to, but I know guys like you. And if a guy like you doesn't work for us, well, he needs a damn good reason to be here. Get it?
Girl, you don't know what you're asking for.
Girl, you want a piece of this? You can't handle it.
You can have cheeseburger.
Now that's just basic.
Hit him with the punch and kick. Yo's high.
That's it.
Shuffle! Shuffle! Stop! Shuffle! Stop! Shuffle! Swing! Sax! Beat that! Airbag! Boogie!
Here we go! Get ready for a showstopper!
Ain't done yet!
Do that right!
Three times! That's alright!
3 times!
I have to go now. My planet needs me.
Hit me 3 times!
Jeez. One-man band? More like one-man army.
There was a time when I cared about wasting the Medicis, but y'all moved down a few notches in my priorities. Nowadays, I'm more worried about wasting my time.
Come in! That raid is under attack! We gotta hurry! We can't hold...
Since the Skullgirl didn't stick around, it looks like this was a setup. Sorry, Missy, but I've got somewhere else I've gotta be. You watch your step from now on.
Honk, honk, honk.
Showed up sooner than I expected, you old copycat. Who are you supposed to be? There's only one big band. You ain't fooling nobody.
This guy has
Your very existence is a symbol of humanity's arrogance. The parts of you that can still be considered alive are on borrowed time. And that time is over. Even cloaked in your form, my superiority will be clear.
If you think you're scaring me, then you really don't know a damn thing about me. Let me teach you something. You will be prosecuted to the full extent of the jail.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime!
Give me a hit! Give me a hit! Give me a hit! Give me a hit!
Lay it down. Swing it! Airbag!
Giant step!
Big super! Back on.
Give me a hit!
Dee-da-do.
Give me a hit!
Black! Slow train. Let's give a big hand for Big Bang.
Do-over! We get a do-over!
When the word of law falls, pick it up and hold it higher.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's...
Back on. Saxima. Jennifer Faraday. Not bad. Giant step. Giant step. Giant step. Giant step. On the draw. Give me a hit. Give me a hit. So horn crop. Hey, listen here.
Are we stopping? Oh, I guess that's it then.
You will be prosecuted to the full extent of the jail.
You know,
Give me a hit.
Lay it down.
Give me a hit.
Clear it out. Horn crop. Ain't done yet. Giant step.
Give me a hit.
Give me a hit. That's all right. Let's give a big hand for Big Band. I might be made of metal, but you're the one with the tin ear. You might try to copy my style, but you can't fake soul.
The next time we fight, my power will not be so limited.
somebody got in here and trashed the place. And while they were doing it, somebody else kept me out. Figures. It wasn't me they wanted. It was the doc. Damn. My night just got a whole hell of a lot worse. Of course, soon enough, theirs will too. When I catch up with them. They trashed this place good. They knew what to hit and they knew how hard. They've been in a lab like this one before. And these scalpels, they ain't the docs. And they sure as hell ain't what you'd find down at New Meridian General either. That gives me some ideas. Time to find the Lab 8 survivors before somebody else does.
That Skullgirl's got my blood on the boil! Come on, boys, we're off! It's murder time!
We're returning to Lab 8 to pick up the pieces, Peacock. That's our priority.
I'm with Ilian. This fight isn't over, and we need to get our hands on whatever might help.
Who cares?
They might come back, Peacock. We've got to get there first.
Did you trade your brain for a beehive? I get the Skullgirl. I smash the skull heart. Kerpow! After that, easy street.
Not so fast.
Aw, man! Not the blowhard! Scram! Beat it! Get out of here, you big mook!
Take it easy, Peacock. Stop and think.
Thinking ain't my game, brass-a-frass. My job is clobbering Skullgirls. How's about you take care of the kitties while I exit stage left?
Big talk, but you ain't ready to walk that talk. We'll track her down and take her out. Together.
Oh, Saxy ain't gonna let you go. Clean as clock.
Don't clown me, Peacock. I do not fool around.
Too bad, Big Bird. All I do is fool around.
Well, we're gonna have ourselves a problem.
One truth prevails.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime!
Give me a hit!
Shake, shake!
So what? Swing!
You're dead. While I watch it stop.
Wait, you're quitting? No!
I know you ain't misbehaving.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's...
General! Shuffle! And 3 times! Shake, shake! The world is full of obvious things.
Coaching. Or when I do, I just drop my combo.
You pack a wallop for an old guy, but you can't stop this tune. Oh, Tommy!
Excuse me? Damn, she's gone. That fool is gonna get herself killed. If she can't even take me out, no way she's ready to face off against a Skullgirl. And if I can't stop her, Dr. Avian's work goes down the drain. Ain't no way I'm gonna allow that. Especially not now. Sorry, but I've gotta go after her.
Don't worry about us. You take care of Peacock. We'll head back to the lab.
The doc didn't make it out. So now I've gotta track down Peacock, the Skullgirl, and his killer. I'd say I was earning my pension tonight, but somehow I don't think Lab 8 offers a retirement plan.
I like to think we offer other benefits.
Ain't that right? Later, Whitefin.
Be careful, Ben. Come back to us in one piece.
What is it about tonight? I can't swing a dead knee without hitting an alley full of weirdos. And looky here, a Medici Tin Man out for a stroll, right next to a body of water conveniently placed for dumping a sorry corpse, too. Good thing this one looks like he'll sink. It's time to get some revenge for the Fishbone Gang.
You're messing with the wrong man, lady.
We'll see about that.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's...
On the trolley. Take the The world is full of obvious things.
Fortune, hold it. This is my old partner.
Meow, he tells me.
If you wouldn't run off on your own... Sorry, Ben. She's with me. Little flaky, but she gets the job done, in the end. She's helping me do some recon.
You used to cuff him, not cuddle.
She's helping me with a case, Ben. I need all the help I can get. Things are crazy these days, though you don't need me to tell you that.
You can say that again. The Skullgirl got some help that knows a bit too much about the ASG operation. The lab got tossed, and Avian's dead.
Actually, I was looking for you. Things are going to hell around here, but I'll spare you the song and dance. It sounds like you've got much bigger problems, my friend.
I'm looking for somebody who uses heavy-duty scalpels. Someone who knows their way around a lab, too. And if it's who I think it is, there ain't an aspirin big enough to dent my headaches tonight.
Say no more. Get on with your search, big man. If you want my advice, head downtown. There's some shady goings-on that smell like Skullgirl. And don't worry about me, all right? I'm no rookie. I can handle one dismembered small-timer.
Just don't let her out of your sight. And if you get him killed, lady, I'll be back to separate your head from your shoulders. Permanently.
Oh, officer, I'm as innocent as a kitten.
Do I look stupid?
Well...
Can it? What in the hell was that?
The Skullgirl has revealed herself, and her attention is fixed elsewhere. She may have destroyed Lab 8, but she now has found a more fitting target for her wrath. Join me.
I want to see New Meridian cleaned up, but not like this. Damn!
This is the perfect opportunity. While her attention is fixed on keeping that tower aloft, she is vulnerable. We must strike immediately and decisively. You will engage the Skullgirl with Painwheel. The Skullgirl will not be able to retaliate, and should be no match for a coordinated assault from 2 ASG units.
No dice. Do you know how many people will die if we do it your way and she drops the tower? We've got her in our sights now. It's only a matter of time before we take her down. We can do it without the collateral damage.
That is of no consequence. The only thing that matters is destroying her before her power further awakens.
You know, if I couldn't see your big damn brain, I'd be asking myself if you even had one.
This is your response after you cost us Avian? The only miscalculation I've made is in attempting to work with another soft-hearted fool from Lab 8. Avian, at least, served the cause by creating weapons to battle the Skullgirls, even if those weapons have obvious flaws. Mine are not so weak. Painwheel, it falls to you. Go now. Attack the Skullgirl.
Nope, I don't think so.
If we must go through you, then that is what we will do. Painwheel, destroy this defective tool, and do it quickly. You must pursue the Skullgirl before we lose our chance.
Stop ordering me!
Do it. Now!
Gonna have to snap her out of it.
Hit him with the punch and... Okay, go!
Stop, Jumbo! Black! Swing it! Three times!
Whoa, you can't hit me all the time!
We have come to turn. See you, Space Cowboy.
You should have defeated a relic such as this one easily. I saw to that. But I can sense your resistance, Painwheel. I had thought you would be the perfect vessel, but sadly, you yet require refinement. You wasted my efforts. Return to Lab Zero immediately for reprogramming.
No!
I will expect you shortly. Obey my command or suffer the consequences. I will tolerate no further disappointment.
You don't have to listen to him, girl.
Who are you?
I'm just another anti-Skullgirl soldier. The difference is nobody tells me what to do. And if you let us help you, it could be the same for you. While that knucklehead was running his mouth, I called a friend, Leduc. He'll be here soon, and he'll take you somewhere safe.
They've done some terrible things to her. You want me to take her back to Lab 8's crew?
Yep. Ilium will know what to do.
What are you going to do?
Me? I've got to track down the other one before she gets herself killed. And now I know where she'll be.
When am I gonna fight Valentine?
Another Lab 8 loser. Makes 3 for 1 today. First, that fool Avian.
So Peacock is here. Thanks.
More like was. You're a bit late, I'm afraid. Maria's made short work of her, as Double and I will of you.
I see how it is. You knocked off the dock while your shifty pal Double, nice name there, real clever, kept me busy.
And now I will defeat you on my terms, not yours.
A nurse and a nun. You ever read your own job descriptions? I'll buy you a paper so you can check the classifieds. It's cheap and you might learn something.
The only one who's going to learn a lesson is you. You'll feel a little sting, and then you won't feel anything at all.
Think so? I'm not so sure. You don't seem like much without your squad. The Last Hope has a lot to answer for. Where are they?
Gone. though I keep their mementos with me. I can schedule an appointment if you want to meet them. In fact, I have an opening right now.
Mementos? How sweet. Since it looks like you turned traitor in exchange for your life, that's when you hooked up with your churchy friend, right?
I saw an opportunity and I took it. We all run out of luck one day, like you did all those years ago. Like you did just now.
And you will never trouble another soul.
Hit me one time.
You will be prosecuted to the full extent of the jail.
You know,
Get it over! Split it in! Giant step! Lights out! Get Expect the same welcome next time.
Giant step. Hit me 2 times. Freaking Big Ben is so cool, man. The only 2 male characters, and they happen to fit the way I like how the characters played. Not only how they play, but how they sound, how their moves are. Just too awesome.
I sure hope Peacock isn't dead. I'd whoop you either way, but I'll enjoy it more if I'm not distracted by rage.
You mean Patricia? No, I did not kill her. I could not. But for the sake of destroying the ones who abused us, I was forced to deal with her.
And now you have to deal with me.
Don't you mean us, Big Blag?
Peacock?
The one and only.
Patricia? You intend to battle me again?
That first go-round was just a warm-up, old pal. Now that I got my backup band, it's time to jam.
You both want the Medicis to pay. Why then must you fight me?
The Medicis are run-of-the-mill street trash. But you, there's no bigger threat than a Skullgirl on the loose. Nothing personal, but these days I have just one job. To stop your heart from beating.
Turns out we got hired by the same employer. They ain't too picky, but what can you do? Business is booming. Why, you ask? It's Skullgirl season!
Once, at the orphanage, you tried to save me. But I won't hold back this time.
That's why I gotta do this, Marie. You're losing control.
Then come. If you dare.
Wait, I'm playing P.
Don't think I'll go easy on ya.
I'm playing the band.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime.
Give me a hit.
Go for it.
Down here, let the bird.
Give me a hit.
Whoa, hang on.
Know your place.
ladies and gentlemen, it's time for my greatest hit.
Every time you destroy this vessel, another will appear. There is no purpose to your actions. I shall always return.
So what? You'll have your day. You just have to live long enough to see it. Getting beat by the Skullgirl was just a reality check. The next one is gonna hurt even worse. It might even kill you. If you want to survive it, you better learn your lesson and learn it good.
I ain't a big fan of reality, Pops. The lessons put me to sleep. Give me cartoons any day.
Sometimes you gotta be taught your limitations the hard way. The good news is that you don't have to face reality alone. Truth is, you never stop learning. I got a refresher today, too. Painwheel and Peacock, and others like them, need somebody to keep them on track. Might as well be me, right? I'm not dumb enough to think this is a happy ending. Ain't no such thing. The nun, the nurse, and the Skullgirl ain't the only shadows falling on New Meridian. We're gonna need those girls if we don't want to lose the last of the light. Seeing the Skullgirl trash my city and kill my comrades? Taking her down wasn't for revenge, but it felt good just the same. This city and me, we've been through a lot. New Meridian, it's not what it used to be, but neither am I.
Yo, Bandcamp, you ever think about publishing your stories? We could call them Defective Comics.
Nah, I don't want to steal the spotlight from you. We wouldn't even have to change the title.
Hey, wait a minute.
Alright, last man, and it's the big man.
Oh, the hero that did the impossible. The man that defeated a monster. He rallied a nation at war. There was a time when everyone could say, I know Beowulf. During the Grand War, the people of the Canopy Kingdom were gripped with a terrible fear of the race of savage giants known as the Giggans. They were unstoppable. Then came Beowulf. He defeated the brutal Giggan warrior Grendel in a no-holds-barred exhibition match as the nation watched. Seeing her son defeated, Grendel's mother was consumed by rage and lashed out. But our hero didn't flinch. The hag went down. That day, Beowulf became a legend. It wasn't long before Wolfomania was running wild. Beowulf, the champion of a nation, a natural entertainer, remembered for his wolf pack of fans, and for action figures the Canopy Kingdom's little boys couldn't live without. But when the war ended, the patriotic spirit that fueled that adoration for Beowulf began to fade. After he left the ring, he was stuck with bit parts in cheap action flicks, game shows, and even infomercials.
Damn.
He didn't go out with a growl, but with a whimper, as the bad wolf man on the popular kids show Annie of the Stars. Beowulf disappeared from the public eye. How long has it been since anybody's heard that famous howl?
Shut up, TV. I still got the howl. And I got the noise complaints to prove it. Those were the good old days, right? High five, buddy. Come on, don't leave me hanging.
We interrupt Canopy Kingdom Celebrity Crash Out for a breaking report. The Skullgirl has reappeared. Sightings have been confirmed in downtown New Meridian and Maplecrest.
Ow! A little late. Wait a sec. Did you slap me, bro? Not cool. Sister, you gotta help me. This thing is possessed.
Is that the arm of a Gigan?
What does it look like? Quick, do an exorcism or something.
You should rid yourself of it, child. The dead are under the Skullgirls' control now.
Hey, I earned this trophy fair and square. She can't have it. Finally, stupid thing calmed down.
You have been given a second chance. Renounce it. Be not prideful.
Damn right I'm proud. I'm gonna kick some Skullgirl butt!
She is like, fuck, the last thing we needed there.
I knew all you little wolves out there couldn't forget your main man! He's back to protect the pack! The Skullgirl's gonna regret treading on wolf territory.
Hey, champ. You sure you're ready for this? It's been years since you got in the ring. I might be too much for you to handle. How am I doing? I can't believe I get to help out with your comeback.
Good. You're doing fine. Looks like we both got something to prove. Are you ready, Wolfpack? 'Cause I am! Finally, the wolf has come back to New Meridian!
Ladies and gentlemen, it's your time!
Wolf, get over! $120ers? Starts here! That little demonstration should put any doubt about my comeback to rest. That's just what I'll do to the Skullgirl, too! You okay?
Don't worry about me, big guy. It's usually worse than this.
Wrap this up, guys, with some Beowulf action.
How'd you like your first headliner? You taste blood out there, babe? You smell the crowd? They're hungry for more. They're dying for the wolf. Forget that no-name you just dropped on the mat. Even Grendel is ancient history. You're back.
It's like the last few years never even happened. I'm so glad we're back in business together, bro. I am so pumped!
Good. This is just the beginning. Zane McDougal is gonna take you all the way this time. I promise. Before too long, you'll be taking on the whole world's enemy, the Skullgirl, in front of the cameras.
This train don't stop!
Not this time. But first things first. The town's in an uproar, right? Because of the Skullgirl. The populace is... how can I put this? They're hugging their teddy bears and crying. You can hear them out there, crying in fear. And do you know why?
I don't! Tell me why!
I'll tell you why. It's because there are so many freaks on the streets. The Skullgirl shows up, everything goes all wobbly, and the characters come popping out of the woodwork. Come on now. We need someone to put them back in the woodwork. Do you think you could be a carpenter for me, Beowulf?
Don't you worry, man. My entire body's a hammer.
Right. Right. Look, it's all set up. You don't have to worry about a thing. The cameras will capture your brave battle on behalf of the little people. Can you do that for me?
I can be a hero!
You You wanna be a hero? Go and get him!
I love the way you think, man. Always one step ahead.
This is hilarious.
Who are you? You can't stop me!
That's right! The wolf is here to put a stop to... Wait a second. Hey, you, guy. Roll camera. This is gonna be epic. What's he talking about?
No idea.
You think you can make a fool out of me? Get out of my way!
It's funny how freaking Beowulf just like...
Step on board the train!
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime!
What? Don't move!
It's nothing!
120 your time! Have a nice day.
I won't go back! You can't make me!
She's gone. Man, Zane wasn't kidding about the freak show. That fight was one big highlight reel. Remember, the tape goes to Zane McDougal. Write it down, would you, buddy?
We only deliver what's on our menu.
Don't you worry, babe. It's all part of the Beowulf comeback story. A big, beautiful story. Good old Zane's gonna make you look your best.
Zane? What are you doing here?
Oh, don't sweat it. I saw everything. You did good here today, kid. Real good. Come to my office tomorrow. We'll talk about your next match.
What?
Who's there?
Oh, how amusing. I was looking for my wayward project, and I find instead a famous fool. You must be the one who beat her.
I'm gonna do the...
I beat somebody. Or something. Screamed a lot. That who you mean?
She clearly isn't ready if she lost to you. But it's survival of the fittest. This city is a proving ground after all.
I just want to clean up New Meridian. The Skullgirl's out there somewhere, and I am gonna find her.
You plan to fight the Skullgirl? I've decided that it's your turn. Let's test you out.
Sweetheart, you don't want none of this.
Crap thunder. Got it.
Who'll be my right hand?
No place to run. Major surgery. Don't even try.
How back at you here? I must have more strength than you bargained on.
I didn't expect this. You can actually wield that Gigan's arm like a weapon.
I've picked up a few tricks since I beat him.
You beat a Gigan? Don't make me laugh. I lived that war, little man. You posed for the crowds, but you never once visited the battlefield. Alone, against a Gigan warrior at full strength, you'd never stand a chance. Then again, your ignorance may be staggering, but that has its uses too.
Who are you calling ignorant? You You just got schooled by the wolf.
And it was a lesson about not wasting my time. Sadly, I can see that you haven't learned anything at all. I must be going, Beowulf. Good luck with your career.
Do you have any clue what's really going on around here?
You want something, kid?
Maybe you're dumber than I thought. Annie, Girl with the Stars, remember?
Whoa, crazy! Man, you look just like the Annie I used to work with. I can tell the difference, though. It's the hair.
Look, Beowulf, you're messing with things you don't understand. This isn't a show. It isn't a wrestling match. It's real, and you'll die. Stay away from the Skullgirl.
Hey! Wrestling is real!
If my hunch is right, whoever's behind your latest stunt is way worse than a crooked agent. You were already set up once. Don't be fooled again.
What are you talking about?
The Giggin? You're telling me you didn't notice?
Oh, no, not you two. Kids these days.
Beowulf, it's time to grow up. Open your eyes. Stop fooling yourself and stop fighting for somebody you can't trust.
And I can trust you. See you later, Annie. If that's even your name. You aren't kidding about the weirdos, Zane. Wish I could wrestle some of the guys from back in the day.
It's the Skullgirls' influence. It brings them out.
Out of the woodwork, right. You said that.
I thought you wanted to be New Meridian's #1. Times change, my friend. You've got to keep up. Forget the old days. You're complaining to me while your fans are howling for the wolf.
But the stuff I've been hearing...
Nonsense, forget it. You know how people get. They just want to tear you down. They know you're onto something. Think about your career. Your wolf pack is back. Who cares about the rest?
You know, you're right. The wolf is back.
Which is good, because I have another little problem. Another opportunity lined up. I need you at the River King Casino PDQ. I set up a match with a freak called Big Ben. You can't miss him. Big as a house, with a trench coat draped over the mess.
There he is. Hey, you! You ready to go?
Are you talking to me?
Damn right I am! The wolf is about to howl!
What does that even mean?
It means it's time for you to prepare yourself for a legendary beatdown!
Why is a washed-up TV wrestler getting in my way? You hit hard times and now you're Medici muscle?
Hey! Who you calling washed up? But that reminds me, yo camera girl, make sure you capture that sweet, sweet moment when I slam him right into the ground!
I'm just here for the catering.
Why is she working in the Medici family? What? Why?
To be the man, ow! I'm gonna beat Big Ben!
Ready? Down the hatch! Okay, go!
Pick yourself!
Great job! Press leg!
So, giant step! Hey, listen here!
Danger! And his face! Somebody else sound the bell.
Were these guys always there?
Wolfpack, this is for you! Did you get that? The part where I said, this is for you? Because they liked it.
I knew it. While I was wasting time with you, they got to Avian.
What was that all about?
Zane is working for the Skullgirls or something, maybe.
Sweet shark's tooth necklace you got there. That new?
You done good, kid. You done good. I got your next match lined up. You would not believe who you're fighting. I mean, you will literally not believe it.
So who is it?
That would ruin the surprise.
I'm sick of surprises. Who was that guy who just fought anyway? No camera crews in sight, and now this guy is accusing me of being a Medici thug?
Beowulf, buddy, baby cakes. Haven't you heard of hidden cameras? Look, you pay me to do the thinking here. You pay me to set up your fights, then you fight. Remember? That's how the whole agent thing works.
Maybe, but this whole thing is weird, Zane. Even for wrestling.
Weird sells, baby. When you see how pumped up the crowd is for your next match, well, it's gonna take you further than you've ever been.
You think so?
Yeah. Remember Grendel? Forget Grendel. This match is going to leave that fossil in the dust. We are talking huge. We are talking massive. We are talking a surprise the size of New Meridian itself.
I don't know. I ain't so sure you can pull it off.
Leave it in my hands. That's all I'm asking here, my little wolf. Leave everything in my hands.
Are you ready, Wolfpack? Are you ready to howl? I fought hard to make it back. And tonight, we've got a surprise for you! I've agreed to a mystery match for you! I'm doing it all for you out there in New Meridian! Playing to the crowd, just like always. And they're eating him. How nice for you, Beowulf. Who are you supposed to be? I'd ask you the same question. By now, you can't pretend you don't know the fight was rigged, that Grendel was drugged, that you're no hero. Think back to that day, Beowulf. Grendel's elderly mother, sobbing over her dead son, put up more of a fight than he did, didn't she? If you say so. Strange, isn't it, that an elderly woman would be harder to best than a warrior in his prime? The only way to rile up the people was to show that the Giggans could be beaten. It was a setup. The one time the Medicis worked with the government, it came off perfectly. No. You know it's true, Beowulf. It's time to hang up your chair. Apologize to the crowd, and leave the ring. That ain't gonna happen. This is my house! Right or wrong, nobody leaves this ring without a fight!
Holy shit, it was a fucking setup.
Finally, the wolf has come back to New Meridian!
Everybody, bottoms up, cheers!
All's chair! Only time! Skelter. 120 earned Python! Everything I say is a catchphrase. That's what I thought. As if that proves a thing. You'll regret this soon enough. Regrets? I got plenty. But they're between me and Grendel. You don't get to say a damn thing about the subject. Now get out of the ring. What that fraud said, it might be true. I think Grendel probably was drugged that day. I didn't know. I just found it. But you know what? It doesn't matter. I'll make it up to you all. I'll make it up to everybody. Even Grendel. Tonight, I promise you the biggest match of my career. And that was pathetic. So I'll make a new promise to you right now. I'm going to take on the Skullgirl. You hear me, New Meridian? I'm gonna take her down! That's right!
I saw your declaration in the ring. Quite bold.
Damn right! I've had enough of the runaround. I'm ready to fight the Skullgirl.
You are a fool. But this, I never expected you would attempt it. You have slipped the leash. With those words, your fate is sealed.
What the hell has gotten into you, man?
And yet, you still bark. All I needed was for you to defeat the opponents I selected. Everything would have worked out. For both of us. But now you mean to bite the hand that feeds you. What use is a dog that turns on its master? It is time to put you down.
You're insane!
I'm afraid you are mistaken, Beowulf.
You're the one who is in.
I beat some of these guys, and now they're down here? Who the heck are you?
Poor lost soul, don't you recognize me? These inferior beings dared get in our way, and that sealed their fate. This is the road you have chosen, and so you shall join them. You should have listened to me. Alas, I see now that you never would. It is the folly of men to be strong-headed fools. And now it's too late for you!
Finally! The wolf has come back to... Wait, what?
Ladies and gentlemen, it's...
120 and high five! Hey, you know me! Hey, hands up, Paul's chair! Hey, Captain! This business gets ugly enough without you. Yeah! I beat you! Wait. Is the rest of this place you too? Because I can beat that too. The Wolfman laying a smackdown on some seriously gross walls. And squishy floor. Ew.
Get used to the decor. You're not leaving.
I've still got my chair. Don't forget the chair. It's called hurting for a reason, baby.
Perhaps you might consider using it for its intended purpose. And sit, boy. I can make you much less comfortable. My patience for you won't last.
Dang it, Beowulf!
What did I tell you? And did you listen? Nope, not Beowulf.
Now, look.
No more arguing. There's no way you stopped the shapeshifter. It must have been her domain. She'll find her way here any second. And the Skullgirl is above us too. We have to get everyone out of here.
Above us?
Oh no. No, 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 no. Do not get any more stupid ideas.
Look, Annie, I know I screwed up. I just loved being the hero. Now everybody's saying that I never was one. If that's true, I have a duty to make it right, don't I? I promised all those people up there that I was gonna take down the Skullgirl, right? I better do it. For them. For Grendel. Now might be our only chance.
You're not going to listen to me, are you?
Afraid not.
Fine. You do what you want. Go and get yourself killed. Can't say I didn't try.
Thanks, Annie. Oh, buddy. Feels like you're itching for a fight, too. Or is that the Skullgirl calling? Up there.
Ironic. You plan to fight me. With that, a corpse's arm.
I thought you and the dead were best buds. Seems appropriate.
You comprehend nothing. I have only sympathy for Grendel. You exploited him during the war, and even now, you still do.
You're right. I know the truth now. It wasn't a fair fight. But Grendel, he's my partner now. Has been for years. That's why I'm gonna make things right. By taking you down. Maybe after that, the big guy can rest in peace.
Is that supposed to make you feel better about what you did? A hollow sentiment. In truth, you fight for glory. But you have picked the wrong fight this time. You will find only the grave.
Last boss incoming!
You can't.
Decide the destiny. Okay, go.
Your fault.
Take your aim. Time. Wait.
120 or Python!
Know your power. Show them who's boss. I'm sure you can defeat me. You dare challenge me?
Kick and carve! Hey, Wolf kick!
No.
120 or Python! That's cool. Oh, this shit! Violence there is, was, and ever will be.
You were stronger than I anticipated. Almost strong enough. But much of your strength is borrowed. I can take that advantage away from you, and I will turn it against you.
Damn! Things can't get worse than this!
Foolish werewolf! Become food for the dragon!
Tag team? Harsh. Guess I set that one up.
Galaxy! Your fights with me, shapeshifter!
Don't bother looking into the heavens, Star Child! This is your end!
Just like old times. You get used and abused, and I stumble my way into the hero role. Grindel.
Forget the past. Let us settle this as warriors!
This one's for Grindel!
Fucking killed it with the chair, man.
Over! Monster!
I'll see you again, child.
Holy shit.
Hope you can rest in peace, big guy. Or this piece if you can, anyway. It's over.
For a while, anyway. Sucks, but the fight never really ends, no matter how long I go on.
Man, it's really hitting me now. You are the same Annie I knew back in the day. That stuff, that's real.
You finally got it. See, that's kind of my thing. This is what I do. The show? It's almost funny. The writers make up stories based on the folktales that came down through the generations. The same ones that are based on my actual life. It's kind of weird playing yourself on television, isn't it?
I hear that.
You would, wouldn't you? You know, Beowulf, I misjudged you. You're kind of an idiot, but not a bad guy. In fact, you remind me of somebody I used to know years ago. Somebody who helped me when I needed it. You know, that isn't a half-bad idea.
Right on. You lost me.
Well, let's just say that when it comes to my show, what I want goes. It's more popular than ever, and so am I. What do you say to coming back?
As the Bad Wolfman?
No way. You may not be cut from the same cloth as me, but you should at least get a chance to play a hero on TV. I think you've earned it. You might be a schmuck, but you helped me find my way to the heart of this little problem.
With my strength and your green hair, we make an unbeatable team!
God damn it, Bill.
Close enough.
Get him, Beowulf!
This show doesn't make any sense. Who is that idiot? Didn't he used to be a bad guy? Who cares? As long as there are sweet, sweet toys.
What the heck are you guys talking about?
And that is the story mode, guys. Alright guys, I will see you later today for some Darksiders too. So until then, this is your boy Lobo and I'll be seeing you. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Peace.